Welcome to Ethanol Producer Magazine's top headlines from the past week. I'm your host, Jill Nelson. It's a new decade which brings new and exciting opportunities for the biofuels industry. And there's no one better prepared to harness this momentum in 2020 and beyond than Growth Energy. Growth Energy is the nation's largest ethanol trade association, leading the industry and delivering meaningful wins for renewable biofuels producers and supporters to grow markets at home and abroad. To learn how you can be a part of this new decade of growth, visit www.growthenergy.org. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the 10th Circuit on January 24th issued an order vacating 3 small refinery exemptions previously approved by the U.S. EPA. The court ruling stems from a 2018 challenge brought against the EPA by the Renewable Fuels Association, the National Corn Growers Association, the American Coalition for Ethanol, and National Farmers Union. Among other findings, the court held that EPA cannot extend exemptions to any small refineries whose earlier temporary exemptions had lapsed. Learn more in our online story. AMEDUS announced in late January that it has received several grants from the California Energy Commission to support energy efficiency improvements at its existing corn ethanol plant in Keys, California, and to support the company's plans to produce renewable natural gas. The company's subsidiary, AMEDUS Advanced Fuels Keys, Inc., was awarded 2 CEC grants worth a combined $14 million to implement upgrades that will reduce natural gas use, lower greenhouse gas emissions, decrease operating costs, and reduce the carbon intensity of fuel ethanol produced at the Keys plant. The company's AMEDUS Biomass LLC subsidiary was also awarded a $4.1 million grant under the CEC's Low Carbon Fuel Production Program to construct a biogas upgrading facility that will convert dairy biogas into RNG. President Trump signed legislation enacting the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement on January 29th. The trade pact replaces the North American Free Trade Agreement and is expected to benefit the U.S. ethanol industry. Both countries rank among the top 10 importers of U.S. ethanol and distillers' grains. Mexico has also ratified the agreement. Canada, however, has not. All 3 countries must ratify USMCA before the agreement can take effect. Growth Energy praised passage of USMCA. Growth Energy CEO Emily Skor said the historic agreement reinforces strong trade relationships with Canada and Mexico and opens the door for more opportunities for the agriculture industry. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week with more of the ethanol industry's top stories.